Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's adventure, I am taking you to one of the most epic spots on the planet Earth. You know, it's Salem. Let's do it. I love Halloween. I love witches. I love pumpkins. I just love it all. I just eat it up. It is like my favorite thing. Full on Witch Town, USA. It's always been like this, but I think it's really ratcheted up a notch since Hocus Pocus has made a huge comeback in the last few years. It's always been a cult classic, but it's really taken to the next level, and that means Salem is now taken to the next level. So what could be more fun? I just have to get my witch's hat, and then we're good to go. Now, going to go buy some witchery things. More ecstatic to be here. I mean, this is just a land that I love. I love Halloween. I love ghosts. I love pumpkins. I love all things spooky. Even this guy. And it's just like people are just walking around. It's not even Halloween yet, but people are just owning it, walking around with witches' hats. Witch Village, wax museum, witchcraft store, magic shop, cemetery after another. So this is called I think it's called Witch Alley. There's just a whole bunch of, I know if you've seen my channel before, you know how I worship wax museums. The cheesier the better. I love them. There's a wax museum over here. There's one over here. Some of them they're downright amazing and hysterical. Like, you kind of want to hit all of them. So I'm here for 2 nights, which is a perfect amount of time. I'm staying at a beautiful hotel called the Waterfront Salem, and or the Salem Waterfront. Oh, look at that! It's Frankenstein's castle. Wait, what? Okay, there's all kinds of stuff here, and I'm so here for this. I mean, this is my jam. I just love Salem, and every time I come back here, more and more things are happening. And it gets bigger and bigger every year, and I just want to do it all. So let's do it. So no doubt one of the things that you have to do when you're here is come to the cemetery that's in the middle of the town to see the graves of the victims of Salem witch trials. This is epic. It's hard to believe that it's real. It looks almost like a movie set. It's pretty unbelievable. am at my second stop of the day. I have come to Rockefellers, which is right in the epicenter of the epicenter. So basically, this is the main like shopping street. This is Essex, and this is where you're gonna find all the fun like witch stuff and all the crazy museums. I mean, they're kind of spread out too. There's a lot of them. I would be hard pressed to think that you could get to all of them in one trip. But don't put it past me. I will try that. I just got my first psychic reading. Super fun. All good things. So who's not going to like that, right? Isn't that the whole point of it? But it's just so much fun here. Like, the atmosphere is so festive. Honestly, it's a Monday, and I've actually overheard a few locals even today say it's crazy crowded. I think it's like ticking up a scale. Like, I mean, the popularity of Salem these days is next level. And I mean, I'm hearing like international people that are here, and so it's kind of a thing, and it's amazing, and it's having a moment, and I am oh so here for it. But just be aware, you know, but even though it's crowded, it doesn't feel crowded at all. There's plenty of places to sit and eat and enjoy, and frankly now I'm just here for the people watch. It's all about just enjoying it, loving the atmosphere, getting into the Halloween spirit. It just got really dark all of a sudden, so that was super creepy. It looks like it might rain, but I don't think so. So it's just dark, creepy, spooky, and Halloweeny in all the best ways. Okay, just wanted to check in. I'm still at Rockefellers, and this is not a joke. This is literally one of the best crab cakes I have ever had. I don't know why, I don't know how. Yes, I'm in New England, but like, I'm at Salem. Rockefellers, excuse me, Rockefellers. The crab cake, epic, incredible, spicy, crunchy, beautiful crab meat. The sauce is incredible. The aioli is fantastic. Chef's kiss. Who knew? Look at that. Okay, do I need to even say it? We all know it. We love it. You've seen the movie, Hocus Pocus. This is where the famous dancing takes place, by far, in my opinion, the best scene in the movie. Oh my gosh, it's so good to be here. I love that this stuff is still here. I love that, you know, I mean, look at, we've got a little, like, cute little Oktoberfest bar that's here. Like, it's getting more and more charming every time I come here, but the greatest. Okay, what could be a better way to end my first day in Salem than sitting at this fabulous little table right here overlooking the town hall? I mean, come on, this is amazing. It's getting more and more popular, no joke. I've talked to a bunch of locals now. Literally every year more things are popping up, which I just think is spectacular. It's so alive, it's so much fun. I've had a spectacular day. Wow, I did way too much shopping. This bag is heavy. I've already had 2 psychic readings. All good, amazing things. Can't wait. Super excited. So this has been super fun, and I'll see you tomorrow. This is not finished. That's terrible. Why are you doing that? Halloween Museum. Let's do it. This Halloween or not? I mean, this is fantastic. Did you know that over 2,000 witches live in Salem? Halloween Museum? Oh yes, that is a check. That is a must too. It's just, it kicks this party off right. Like, Halloween Museum, gorgeous. I never knew there were so many Halloween Barbies or McNugget figures. Fantastic. On to the next. She's gonna love it. So cool. So, I know I've said it before, but this one is my favorite. Count Orlok's Nightmare Gallery. It's very geared towards the movies, but the wax figures are spectacular. The wax museums here are a little iffy, which I enjoy because they're pretty funny. This one is next level. I just went in by myself. It's so fun. I mean, it's the wax figures are really good, and basically they have every scary figure from every great horror movie that you could want. Count Orlok's Nightmare Gallery right here on Essex Street. So far, that's my top pick. It's gonna be hard to beat. So now I'm gonna have a little lunch at Ginger. I started my day today with two very strong showings, the Halloween Museum and the Count Orlok's Nightmare Gallery. Okay, so the Count Orlok's Nightmare Gallery is an absolute must. I said it last time I was here. It is so strong. It is, so you can't take any pictures in there, which makes a lot of sense because the wax figures in there are really, really good, and it's all geared towards horror movies. It's so much fun. It's so good. I kind of recommend going by yourself if you're really weird like me. There's just no question you really feel like some of those are going to come to life, and then there's going to be a problem. But I was safe, and that didn't happen, but this is so much fun. So Essex Street is really the place where there's a lot going on, tons of stores, lots of psychics, tons of restaurants. It's very touristy, but this whole place is touristy, so you kind of got to get into it. I have no problem with that whatsoever because I am a tourist and I love it. So this is a really cool restaurant. It's called Ginger. It's Asian fusion. What's great is there is the Bewitched statue right there, so you are really in the heart of everything. So after this, I'm going to go over to the Salem Witch House, going to go to Rope's Mansion, and then there's a bunch of museums on the way back that I want to hit. And then, of course, yes, yet again, I do have another psychic reading, so that's happening as well. I'm living my best life in Salem right now. And gyoza. Super cool. Okay, so this is the famous Salem Witch House, which I have done the tour before. Now, just to let you know, it is fascinating. It literally is like dropping you into the 1600s back in the day, and it is truly fascinating. I don't feel like you need to do it more than once if you've done it once, and this one is incredibly popular. So yeah, so if you've done it once, you've done it. get your picture, and just be aware, if you stand too long out front of the beautiful, fabulous Salem Witch House, you will become a designated photographer for most people that need their picture taken. It's not a bad thing, but it's time to probably move along. And then, basically, a couple yards away is the famous Ropes Mansion, which, as we know, was Allison's house in Hocus Pocus. But it's also a fabulous museum, and the gardens in the back are incredible, so I do highly recommend this one. So this is the Ropes Mansion. So this is the Ropes Mansion. Obviously, one of the most famous spots here, not just because it was built in the 1700s and is a huge part of the history here in Salem, but also because it was in Hocus Pocus. So beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Sometimes you can go in, and other times you can go into the garden. I highly recommend the garden tour. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is vintage arcade store. I mean, look at these games. This is beyond. It's so cool. I mean, if you know, you know. Goes from the newest all the way to the most classic. Jaguar? Have you ever heard of a Jaguar?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. Sega?
That was like the first Sega Genesis. At one point in time.
That's heavenly.
3D first-person shooter like Doom.
Yeah, that was a launch. Alien vs. Predator was really good on that. But it failed miserably.
Yeah, I had a neighbor who had that.
Okay, I have to say. So, this is Gallows Hill Museum Theater. That was so good. I mean, it is like the quintessential perfect version of what I'm looking for. It gives you a little history. It's got, I mean, there's just like cool little special effects. You go in, you relax. It's a nice little theater. It's got live performers. It's so much fun. There were moments I was actually scared. Like, I was actually scared. Like, it went pitch black. Gallows Hill Museum Theater. Okay, that was so fun. That was so fun. And I think it might have been just one guy doing the whole thing, which is even more epic. And there were, I'm not joking, like, I was actually scared. Like, there was, okay, that one takes the cake. That one and Count Orlocks and the Halloween Museum so far. Like, it's been epic. So, Gallows Museum, really, really good. Okay, so this is the Salem Witch Museum. I've been in this one before. This one's really great. It's almost closing, so I don't have that much time, but it's kind of great because it tells you a really comprehensive story of what was going on back in the 1600s, which is really fascinating. And yeah, so this is what I would hit first, probably, because it just gives you a nice, real sort of perfect narrative and a timeline of what was going on. I went into the Salem Wax Museum. That's pretty terrible. I don't recommend it. It's super cheesy. It's about the equivalent, like, of putting really bad wigs and clothes on old, crusty mannequins. You can do better. So, this has been so epically fun. Now I'm going to a place that sounds even more fun, called the Bit Bar. It looks like an arcade type of food bar establishment. Let's try it out. Bit Bar. I mean, look at how cool this place is. If you like arcade games and you like to have a cocktail, I can't think of a better place. So we're gonna get our action on. I think we're gonna play some cruising, definitely some pinball, and definitely some skee ball, and most likely Miss Pac-Man and House of the Dead. So that's gonna happen. Okay, I don't remember how aggressive air hockey is. It's really aggressive, like scary aggressive. We used to own a air hockey table in our house. Yeah, that was a long time ago. But it's aggressive. It's aggressive, but so fun. My jam right now is cruising Exotica. So that's what's happening now.
So this is a 1-bedroom suite. It's so beautiful, very comfortable. Love this bathroom. Very cozy, beautiful, elegant, simple, clean. Love that. Nice little I love this little seating area. You can use it as a desk or to eat. Then you've got this great little bar. I love this detail. It's so cool. Nice fridge. Whole thing here, so. And I love this artwork. It's great. Very waterfront forward. So this is super comfy, great TV, got some haunted house stuff going there. And basically, I feel like all of these rooms have a view, you know, it's downtown Salem. So this is a 1-bedroom suite. I looked for quite a while and I don't think and just a view of downtown, but nice 4-poster bed. Bed wasn't super comfortable, but from what I see, even though it's called the waterfront, there's not much of a water view, if you will. So this is my room at the Salem waterfront. This is a 1-bedroom suite. It's got a lot of space, nice light coming through. I've never stayed here before. I always try to stay at a new hotel whenever I go back to a city just to see what's out there. This one has a fantastic location. You're like literally 2 blocks away from Essex Street, which is basically where everything is, but there's tons of restaurants around here. It's funny though, it's called the waterfront. and yet there's really no view of the water from here. I'm not sure if you actually get that in this hotel, but again, location is everything. I think when you're coming to Salem, it's so great if you can do it. Try to stay in town. The closer the better. You're going to end up doing so much walking, and I loved this room. It was really comfortable. Would I stay here again? Maybe. I don't know. I'd probably try something else. But again, the location was amazing. Now, what's interesting is if you do come here around Halloween, just really take note. It is very, very busy. It doesn't really bother me, but I haven't been here like on Halloween, which I'm sure it's just insanity. And the other thing too is that there's not a ton of places to stay in town. So I feel like when I was looking, it seems pretty limited. Check out my other video. I stayed at the Merchant. That place was amazing and literally in the center of town, and it was a gorgeous B&B. Just beautiful. So check out my other video if you're interested in more Salem hotels. But the waterfront is beautiful. It's very comfortable. It's got a lot of amenities that, a big hotel should have. And like I said, the location is unbeatable. I went to my favorite places. I have to say, my absolute favorite museums are the Count Orlok Nightmare Gallery. Oh my gosh, it's epic. You're not allowed to take any pictures, so just take my word for it. You will love it. The Halloween Museum is fantastic. Always go there. I just love it. Kicks off the season in the best way. And I am telling you, I found my new favorite sort of theater / museum. Like it's a show. It's so good. I loved it. The Gallows Hill Theater. Wow, was that fun, and what a surprise. So I had a tremendous time here in Salem. I will 100% be back, and I can't recommend it enough. So thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you soon.